Hello, Capricorns. Thank you for listening in, finding my channel, Readings with Care. This is your first 2 weeks of June reading, and just because I am a new channel, let me explain a little bit about how I do my readings. I use LENORMAND cards. Those are read in pairs. There are no reversals in LENORMAND, and each card has a few fairly specific meanings, so there's not a lot of really deep interpretation like there is with Tarot. I clarify with Tarot, and I do read reversals with Tarot. With Lenormand readings, there's no past, present, future. It's all about pretty much what's happening now, and the readings generally by Lenormand standards will manifest within 3 months. But however, in my personal practice, um, usually readings manifest within 2 weeks. So that is why I'm doing readings every 2 weeks. So thank you once again for being here. As I said, it's a new channel, but I am not a new reader. I have been doing this for 20 years. If you would like a personal reading from me, you can contact me at readingswithcare@yahoo.com. They are much more extensive readings than what you'll see here, which is, I don't really call it a general reading. I haven't yet broken into doing love readings. To me, this is kind of an everything reading. If love is on the front burner for this next 2 weeks, it will show up. So once again, if you'll comment, share, subscribe, all that is greatly, greatly appreciated. So let's get started with what we have for you, Capricorn. And your first pair is the garden and the home. The garden represents public events, nature, um, your outer circle, not your family, not your best friends, but your outer circle, the people you socialize with, the people you work with, the people you encounter in the public. Um, the house card represents your physical home or the people you live with in that physical home, your home and family. And together, this would say that you are perhaps hosting an event at your house. It could say garden party. It's, yeah, party or event happening at your house, about your house, maybe an open house um, of some sort, but or just visitors coming to your house for some reason. But that's what that combination says. And then we're going to clarify it with the Eight of Shields. The Eight of Shields is all about being the master at what you do, knowing what you're doing and doing it well, and being known for doing it well. So you're like the master craftsman. So if you are hosting a party or an event in your home, then certainly have the confidence that you know what you're doing. Other people know that you know what you're doing, and it should be a great occasion. Our next pair is the Tower and the Cross. The Lenormand Tower is not like the Tarot Tower. It is not about destruction. It is representative of either feeling alone, being single, or big entities like hospitals, libraries, government, just big established things. So that is with the cross, and the cross is all about grief, burdens, responsibility, and spirituality. Um, yeah, very kind of more of a serious card. So these two together would indicate there's perhaps in your life a problem with authorities or a problem with a large entity such as the government, hospital, could even represent a church congregation or a religious organization with the spirituality and the cross and this big um, entity. And with that, we clarify the Seven of Cups reversed. The Seven of Cups upright is about having lots and lots of ideas and visions and fantasies. And with it reversed, it says that whatever this situation is going on with you, you're not having any fantasies about it. You're not delusional about it whatsoever. You have no illusions. So you are seeing things um, pretty straightforward, um, pretty dead on. There's no fantasy thoughts involved. So that should be helpful, I would think, Capricorn. Your next set of cards we have here is the key and the clouds. Now, the key represents solution and success, and the clouds represent confusion, um, mental instability, those kind of things. This card combination together says that clarity is needed to move forward into success or in finding a solution. This also says that there's perhaps interference of some type that is preventing you from figuring out a solution or determining why whatever you're working on hasn't quite made it to success yet. So there's either interference or needed clarity or both. Um, and with that, we clarify with the Tarot Five of Cups upright. Five of Cups is, yeah, like you've been left out in the cold. You really are hurting. It signifies, like a breakup, missing what you once had. So perhaps, perhaps this clarity needed or interference in gaining that clarity is romance related. Only you certain Capricorns can let me know that. Um, but yeah, and when there's grief and sadness, it's certainly we all have those moments, and certainly it takes time. But this could be what's um, getting in the way of your clarity, getting in the way of, this could be the interference that's preventing your solution or success at this moment. I just also want to say, when we have these hurts in our life and these breakups, people that leave our lives for whatever reason. I mean, I think we tend to get really sad and only remember maybe the best moments and just really get down into feeling sad. But it's important to get, once again, clarity, to remember the whole picture. There's a reason why things happen, and don't remember just the great things. Yeah, try to remember everything. Maybe that'll help balance out that sadness. Your healing cards, Capricorn, that we pulled today, first of all, is trust your intuition. So that's here with this garden party, house party, visitors coming to your house, perhaps you putting it all together. Whatever comes up, listen to your gut, trust your intuition. There's many answers there. Perhaps you already practice that. um, if you do, yeah, remind yourself of that even more. If you don't, um, yeah, maybe start some practices where you really begin to act on your intuition, or as I call it, your gut instinct, talking to you. But yeah, trust your intuition. Here we have parenting and children, and this is with that problems with authorities, the heavy, um, the heavy problem that seems to be happening here with this cross and the tower, and the parenting and children. I don't know. Perhaps it's a situation that involves a child of yours Once again, that would be some great feedback for me to hear exactly what's going on. And then this third card is breaking free. So breaking free has come up a few times in this past readings for the other signs also. So that's a very big thing right now at this moment, I guess. And like in this moment when you're having trouble getting clarity, when there's interference, and if the interference is your memories and your thoughts and feeling like you've been left out on the cold, and just sadness, um, it's completely within your personal power to free yourself of that. Um, it's just a matter of how you decide to look at it, how you decide to handle it. But yeah, breaking free. So, Capricorn, that is it for right now in the next 2 weeks of June. And once again, thank you so much for being here and following along and this journey with me. And I hope you subscribe, and I certainly hope I see you next time. Thank you.